Do you ever wish that you can go back in time to experience certain moments in history, especially the ones your grandparents told you about? Well, one man remembers a story his great grandfather told him about a plane, and now has proof that the story is true.
This story of the airplane. Our hayfield at that time, probably a mile long, so they used that as a runway. And my great grandfather said he would go out in the field and see planes hitched out next to the fence just like horses. And he said this one day they were doing their maneuvers, and I was always under the impression that the plane took off from the field, but it did not. Like we found out, it came from Chattanooga, and it was doing its maneuver and went straight into the ground and exploded, and that's pretty much the story.
There have been several versions of this story told, one being
the plane crashed and the military took parts of the plane away and the engine was remaining. And they were supposed to come back and retrieve the engine and never came back.
no matter how the plane got there, David says,
All I want to do is see a couple of pieces go. We've got a local museum here. I want to put a couple of pieces in there, and then we'll go from there.
of the many artifacts found, Keith and David are still trying to piece things together.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that.
You never got that far, did you?
I'm pretty sure that's a piece of the 37 millimeter cannon.
David is happy to have found a piece of history that he can share with his children and grandchildren. Hopefully, they will remember his stories just as he has remembered this story his great-grandfather told him.
And the stories back then, I wished I'd listened more. But for something like this, this one caught my attention, and I can remember it. And he's sitting up there watching right now saying, I told you so. So there you go.
This is Michelle Thornton, NTTV News.